What if you could use your Apple AirPods underwater?
Think back to December of 2016, 2 years ago, when Apple announced the AirPods, and we all laughed. We laughed at these things. We thought only the biggest Apple nerds are going to be wearing these things.
This is how you think you look while wearing AirPods, and this is how you actually look. I'm not sure we could have a serious conversation with these in my ear right now.
But, I mean, 2 years later now, we're all wrong. Apparently these things are pretty cool. All the biggest celebrities are wearing these things. It's a fashion statement now. Like, these things are popular. They're one of Best Buy's most sold products. We actually went to Best Buy to pick some of these up for this video, and they were sold out at Best Buy. Like, they didn't have any left. I've been using these for the past few months. I wear them to bed to listen to music. I wear them while editing. I wear them basically all the time, except for these things are at least $160 US. You don't want to be wearing that, let's say, in the shower. That's kind of expensive. Get them wrecked. If you're swimming, you know, you don't want to put these in any scenario in the rain. You don't want to put these in any scenario where they could be broken. But word on the street is these things might actually secretly be waterproof.
And they're off. So bubbles sneaking in there. No light. I'm gonna try and turn it on.
I don't know if it's
Urban
true.
legend, I heard it from my best friend's cousin uncle. They actually play music underwater.
That's a pretty outrageous claim, David. I don't know if that's true, but I definitely think it's worth testing.
We'll put it to the test!
Because if that is true, that would be next level. So yeah, I say we definitely should put that to the test and see if that is possible. So let's just start out by opening these beautiful Apple AirPods. Boom. There we go. Boom. The Apple AirPods. The thing I love about these is I can just have them in my ears and you literally don't realize. You can just go about your day, go about your life, talking to people. You can totally hear your outside surroundings. But then with the click of a few buttons, AirPods, boom, there we go. 2 seconds later, AirPods active and...
You guys
probably can't hear anything I'm listening to right now, but God, sounds good. I can put next to the mic here. They're actually surprisingly, I'm like yelling after mom. You can say what you want about, you know, the sound quality being not as good as like maybe some Bose headphones or whatever. Personally, this is absolutely what I prefer because you don't have that feeling of like your ears being plugged up. You don't get the same thump of bass of having like those ones that plug your ears, but they're just way more comfortable this way. And David can attest as well. He uses the AirPods as well. Our whole family here. But actually everyone in our house here ended up getting a pair. They ended up being everyone's go-to after using all kinds of different headphones. So that brings us back to the question, can we use these underwater? I say we get out of the office, go on a little bit of an adventure with these guys and put that to the test. Let's do it.
Swallow it, take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories.
Let's go. After you.
Learn a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind. Put the pedal to the floor. Flame your light, take a smoke. Put your broken rip-off wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down. We'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found. We'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together. We both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up. Cause we will still be high when the lights out.
We are back at our hotel now. We walked around Banff for a bit and got a whole day of just, you know, walking around generally testing out the AirPods. And of course, they were great, but we all knew that these things are awesome. It's a joy just to walk around using them. But we need to get into some real testing. So we picked up a pair of Jaybirds. These are completely waterproof, advertised as completely waterproof wireless headphones. So this is kind of gonna be our control to test these against. So the first thing we wanna do to get into some more rigorous testing is, I don't know, start out with a workout?
Good workout.
Let's do it.
How was it?
A little screen came up and said running not recommended. Dude, these things plug your ears.
Yeah.
It's not fun working out with your ears plugged, to be honest. I'd much rather have a little bit of like airflow. Having your ears plugged feels like kind of like, gives me kind of a headache when I'm like exerting myself.
Yeah.
And my ears are plugged. Not a fan. All right, workout complete. You know, I'm not the kind of person who does like an insane workout, but definitely for what I preferred the AirPods for sure. I don't actually like having earbuds that plug your ears. I'm sure some people do, but yeah, AirPods absolutely passed the test. It was easy for it, they didn't fall out, the sound was great, all that stuff. So I think the next thing we should do is see if I can leave these on and listen to music while taking a shower. And I need to take a shower anyway after a workout, so I feel like that'll be a good time to test that out. I'll try out the AirPods first and see if they survive and if they work, and then I'll move on to the Jaybirds and see if they work. Again, these are technically waterproof, so they should work, but these, we really don't know if they will work at all, and they might break. Only one way to find out. Let's pop these on and go in the shower. Woo. All right, got the AirPods in. Let's see how it goes.
All right, how'd it go?
All right, awesome. The shower's all done, and bum, 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 drum roll. They both worked.
They both worked.
Yep, it successfully. I used my AirPods in the shower, and I also used the Jaybirds, and they both survived. Like it didn't die. In the beginning, I was a little bit worried because when I first did it, they did like shut off right away when I first like turned the water on. But I think they just paused. I think the audio just like paused for a second because I double tapped and it resumed, and then I used the AirPods for the rest of the time and used these, and both of them seem to work no problems in the shower. So
whoa, so you can actually use the AirPods in the shower?
Yeah, they're still functioning. Like they're still totally working AirPods. Like,
you don't have to take them off at any time except perhaps
maybe underwater. That's the
when
next
you go underwater.
I don't know. Do you think you can actually go underwater, like in a pool or a hot tub, go under the water?
These are not supposed to be water resistant.
Yeah, so that's the next test. We're gonna try and go underwater with these and see if either of them can actually withstand. These are technically waterproof, but can they work underwater? And these are technically not waterproof, but they work in the shower completely fine. Like I was listening to music the whole time, and I have to say I prefer these. But these also worked. I just like not having your ears plugged. It was a cool experience to be in the shower using these. It felt so sketchy, but hey, it worked. So let's take it up a notch and see if we can use them underwater.
Let's do it.
Awesome. All right, so we're in the pool now. We have the AirPods. I'm gonna put them in and see if we can actually listen to music while underwater. So I have the AirPods here. We've got a GoPro for them underwater so we can actually see if they like fall out or not. I'm just gonna play some music, okay?
All right.
All working?
Go for it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. They stopped working.
They stopped working?
They stopped as soon as I went in the water. Moved around, tried to move them, but they didn't move at all.
Ah.
They tried. I think they stopped working though. Wait, paused.
Oh, it just paused?
It just paused my phone. Wait. Oh, they're disconnected. Oh, there we go. So I think it disconnected. So they're working so fine now.
Waterproof?
They work.
Is the urban legend true? I wonder if it's a safety feature or just the Bluetooth disconnecting.
They were disconnected. Like it played from my phone for a second, so it did.
Yeah.
They were disconnected.
Not true.
Maybe Bluetooth can't go underwater.
How about you stay really close to the surface?
I think there's like literally zero connection underwater. Like the Bluetooth just can't go into the water.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try and stay underwater for like a long time, for like as long as I can hold my breath. See if they still work when I come back up. But, like, this is crazy. So far, so good. Like, they are waterproof, but you can't listen to any music underwater. But let's try it again. Ready? All right. So I want to go under. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Again, they stopped working as soon as I went underwater, but let's see if I can reconnect them. Play. Yep. Still working totally fine.
Still working fine.
You can totally just chill in the hot tub and like listen to music without having to worry about it at all. You can dunk your head under it and it still work.
At what point did they disconnect?
Yeah, let's see how close we get to the water. Okay, so I got them right in that mode where it was like right as they were disconnecting, reconnecting again. So literally, I think there's a sensor because it was like they would literally like work and stop, and I was pretty underwater. Like I got pretty underwater there, right? Like, but I think like one of these sensors here completely stops it, like from having like a connection. So the reason I think it worked in the shower is because the water was like pouring over it. Yeah. And so the connection could still go through it somewhere. But as soon as there's something surrounding the entire earbud, there's no way for the Bluetooth to connect, I think. But something we should do to actually test that, I think, is try out these earbuds. Because these are meant to be waterproof. These are actually advertised as waterproof. So maybe they have something in place to actually like stop that and actually make it still work. There we go, playing music. Oh yeah, okay, so these connect really well. Yeah. The seal is great.
Yeah.
Same thing.
They stop playing underwater.
Disconnect as soon as I go underwater.
So they say it's water resistant, but they don't especially say they can play underwater.
Yeah. So these are 100% water resistant. They're still working. And I can even hear under the water, I heard it say disconnected. So like it made audio noise. Just get disconnected. So yeah. But I'm curious. I think the thing about these though is that actually the only thing that connects these is this little, where is it? This little bit right here. I think it's the thing that connects them to Bluetooth. Yeah. And the rest is cable. So I bet if we were to keep this above water, we could test that theory and see if it'll still play.
That'd be interesting because that's the Bluetooth receiver in a way.
Right here, right? Yeah. All right, so I got that on. I'm gonna keep these above water.
You can hear the Bluetooth playing.
Oh, it works. Yes. Totally fine. That's amazing.
It is the Bluetooth then.
Yeah, you can totally see music. It sounds great. It sounds perfect. Like it sounds just like what if not out of the water, in the water. Dude, that's so sick. I can actually just like wait. That's so sick. Wonder if I could get this receiver to be like over my head.
It's working.
That totally works. That's so sick. So yeah, these are definitely totally waterproof, and I feel like the earbuds are the same idea because I can hear it still playing with the bottoms under, still playing, and then as soon as it goes under, so as soon as like the sensor, as soon as these little sensors here, as soon as they go underwater. Yeah. I don't know if those are sensors or like the actual Bluetooth connection, but yeah, it just stops. It keeps playing. We keep them way underwater now and see if it eventually stops. Yeah, there you go. See, you need to pause right there. Yeah. Now see it's playing on the phone. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's not playing on the phone, which means that yeah, the AirPods are completely disconnected. I'm gonna go into Bluetooth settings and actually see. Yeah, so they're not connected anymore. They're completely disconnected. If I pull them back out now, let's see if they reappear. Okay, they're back. Still playing here, connecting. And there you go, connected. Yep, now playing back out of here. So that's exactly what it is. They can't play underwater, but they 100% work. As you can see, I just have them underwater completely using them and come back out. They work 100% fine. But yeah, I guess we're doing this test. AirPods are waterproof. If you want to take them in the water, you 100% can. You take them in the shower, they work perfectly fine. You can take them in the pool. You won't be able to listen to music in the pool because of the limitations of Bluetooth. But as soon as you get out, they'll work again 100% fine, which is pretty crazy considering I feel like the actual Apple earbuds, I remember many times having water damaging them, like the actual cabled ones. Yeah. I feel like I water damage those all the time. It's crazy that the AirPods actually seem to totally be resistant to water.
So you can take them everywhere. You don't need to take them off ever.
You don't need to take them off. You really can just leave them on at all times. And also, they stay on at all times. Well, like, they stayed on the water. I wasn't expecting that. When I was taking a shower, I felt like there was a little bit of movement. I guess I was like washing my hair and stuff. Yeah. I felt like there was a little bit of movement and they might fall out. So I assumed as soon as they went in the water, it'd be a similar deal. But what I can tell, it seems totally good. I'm getting overheated in the hot tub here, but yeah, so from what I can tell, it seems like it totally works. So yeah, there you go. You can take your AirPods with you everywhere. They won't play underwater, but they will still 100% work. So that's pretty dope. People in the hotel are like, shut the flip up.
There's probably someone at the door just like, what is going on in there?
I'm doing my vocal exercises for my video, okay? It's important.
I'm Rihanna. I need to do my vocal.
Rihanna, and I need to do my vocal stretches. Little yellow level. Little yellow level. Little yellow level.
Then
you start it off.
Just said.
You start us off.
Alright, that's another episode of TechKaboom, episode 7. Dude, can you believe it?
We've done it 7 episodes. That's 7 Mondays
Another
of
episode,
videos.
another piece of knowledge gain about your favorite tech. Today, I learned something. When we start this whole thing, we're talking about how much we love the Apple AirPods and how comfortable they are in your ear and how you forget you have them on and kind of wish like you never had to take them off.
Exactly. And we had to test the word on the street. We had to test this rumor that maybe they were actually secretly waterproof and you didn't have to take them off.
Exactly. And today we learned that there are some places where you might have thought you needed to take them off, but you actually don't.
Yeah.
For example,
In the shower. You can totally wear them. I'm tempted now to actually use my AirPods in the shower.
Yeah.
Just like, why not? Like,
why not?
same with in like the hot tub. It was actually pretty dope to be just chilling in a hot tub and listening to music without an issue. I kind of wish they would have worked underwater.
So the fact that you can actually have them like while you're at the hot tub. Yeah, sure, maybe you can't listen to music while you're underwater.
I mean, to be fair, who would really need it? It's a very specific application.
Yeah, I feel like maybe
Who's
just
jamming out
people-
for those 2 minutes? You hold your breath underwater, like.
Yeah, maybe for people who like work out while swimming, that would be pretty like
dope,
a
yeah.
very specific case. But if you're not working out swimming, you can't technically just work this at all times. Still, the battery runs out.
I had a genius idea.
Yeah.
All you need to do is get a pair of headphones like this, and then attach the Bluetooth receiver on like a big antenna that goes up out of the water. Bangarang, there you go.
And you were saying like quality of the sound is not really lost because you
Yeah.
have like an air pocket here
Like good seal,
through
yeah.
which the music or the sound will travel. Now, something to remember though is like with any water resistant product, this is not advertised as water resistant, so even more so. The more you expose them to water, the more whatever seal it has, it will wear off. So we're not recommending, we're not saying you should do this. We're just saying
It works.
Maybe you send it, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
It's your call.
Oh, dear God. So far, so good though. I'm gonna use it in the shower. That's super cool. I don't want you to know my music that I listen to. My
music
like,
taste.
You know.
I did it.
I'm not worried about waking you up. My worry is that you'll know. You know. Anyway, moving on.
Thank you so much, friends,
think it was
for
so
coming with us on another exploration adventure. Tune in every Monday. We do this every week.
Subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and just
All the places, links in the description.
that is it. Hit that bell, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you all next Monday for another episode.
Peace.
Sorry, what?
Are we still in the table or what?
I mean, it's a nice table.
Look, you have to realize this hotel's table is the nicest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life. Okay.
Throw me your freaking bone here.
We just watched Austin Powers. We need to stop.